Howdy, howdy. What is going on, my friends, my dudes? Welcome back. I can't believe another week has already flown by and we're back here on the mat taking a look at yet another yoga pose. Listen, I would love to hear from you. I'd love to know what you're working on. I'd love to know your questions about yoga. If you're interested in starting, where to start, all that good stuff. And I'd love to know how this channel so far has helped you or not helped you. You can leave me a comment below. You can send me an email at thedude@yogafordudes.com. You can follow me at my Twitter account, which is at larmilburn, Larmilburn. I'd love to have you follow along. I post wacky videos over there. But today, we are adding to our list of 20 beginning poses for dudes. And as you know, if you head over to yogafordudes.com, you can do two things. You can sign up for the mailing list, and that will get you an automatic download of the guide, the 20 beginning poses for dudes guide. Nice PDF that I made for you. And you can also hit the merch button and pick yourself up a t-shirt over at TeePublic. So either of those things are cool. You don't have to buy a t-shirt. You don't even have to sign up for the newsletter, but I would love you to, and I'd love you to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. All right, today we are looking at low plank, or in Sanskrit, Chaturanga. Now, last week we looked at plank pose. This week, low plank pose. And there are a few key components to this pose. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, Chaturanga, or low plank. I'm going to use the Sanskrit term Chaturanga today because in most classes you will hear a teacher say Chaturanga. From plank down to your low plank is Chaturanga. And it can be a bear. If you're not used to it, it can be a bear, and you will do a lot of them. Certainly if you come to my class, you will do a lot of them. You will find them in a lot of Hatha Vinyasa classes. I mean, it's a standard thing to do. So here we go. We're going to start in our plank pose, right? Once again, shoulders over the wrists, feet are tops of the feet, and our knees are about 2 fist widths apart. So let's go ahead and get into our plank. All right. Again, shoulders stacking over the wrists. We're pressing back and extending back into the heels, and I'm pulling my core up into my spine as I exhale. Now, I'm going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to show you the movement. Exhale slowly, lower down. Coming in within just a few inches of the floor. Okay. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower to Chaturanga. Okay. So, if you noticed as I lowered down, my elbows did not begin to splay out. Now, that's a different kind of a push-up. In some ways that can cause some damage, but that's a big way that we learned, when we were young guys, throwing up a bench press or doing push-ups. But the Chaturanga, the yoga push-up, elbows are squeezing into the rib cage, and instead of having your shoulders bunched up, right, by your ears, your shoulders are pulling down your spine. You lower down nice and slow, in control, just a couple of inches off the ground. Come back up, lower down, okay? Really important to keep those elbows hugging in to your rib cage. Everything else stays nice and straight as you lower down. All right, we're gonna look at it again, and then I'll show you a little modification if you're not there. So, here comes the plank. Big breath in. Exhale, lowering down. Look at my elbows coming down. Okay. I'm gazing just in front of the mat. That took a little work. So I practiced this morning for a while, my own personal practice, and then I went and taught. And now I'm cranking through a bunch of videos. I'm already feeling it in my chest. All right. So that's regular Chaturanga. Now let's look at a modified Chaturanga. Again, if you don't have the upper body strength, that's okay. I got one for you. Here we go. Hands again, right where they should be, okay? Now you can walk your knees back just a little bit. Keep the tops of the feet on the floor. I'm gonna go back a little further because I might hit my head on my special prop area here. Okay, so what you're gonna do, deep breath in, engage those shoulders and hands. Now as I exhale, I'm gonna come right down, chin, chest, hovering off the ground. Okay, see that? Oh my God, I actually broke a sweat, man. I broke a sweat, I'm dripping on my mat. It's hot in here. I got lights going, it's hot. All right, deep breath in, exhale, lower down, hug those elbows in. And press yourself back up. That is the low plank modification. That is Chaturanga. So again, Chaturanga is like a gateway pose in and out of sun salutations. So you're gonna wanna work on it. Again, if you have to do the modification, you know, two a day, 3 a day, 5 a day, 10 a day, work yourself up till you can get into that proper plank and then lower down to the unmodified plank pose, lower plank pose, or Chaturanga. That's it, man. Short video today. Stay tuned next week. We got another great pose coming up for ya. I really appreciate you guys. Once again, head over to yogafordudes.com, sign up for that newsletter, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, hit the like button on this video. I really appreciate it. We got to grow this thing. We got to get more dudes out there on the mat taking care of themselves. You know why? Because life doesn't get any easier, man. It doesn't get any easier as you get older. There's no magic age that you're going to hit where you're going to start to feel better. That I can tell you if you don't do something about it. All right? Peace on you. I'll see you all in the next video.